In 1983, Car and Driver released its first 10 best automotive list. The Honda Accord was on that first list and has been for 38 years ever since, more than any other vehicle. Come see why the Accord is consistently rated as one of the best vehicles on the road at Team Honda on Siegen Lane.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here. Welcome to it, a brand new edition of 9 News Now. Let me run the microphone over here. I'm brand new to this. It's only the first time I've ever done this. Welcome to 9 News Now on WAFB Plus. Thanks so much for being with us, continuing to stay with us on a midweek Wednesday. A Wednesday morning that, look at that. That's a gorgeous looking sunrise. You can see it just off to the corner. Sun about to peak over the horizon there. It needs to get up and get to work on us pretty quick because we have chilled out quite literally here in South Louisiana pretty quickly. Jeff Morrow along for the ride this morning, and you've got a cold forecast. Look, it's going to be a good day today. You've already said it is going to be a good day today. Cold start, though, and then getting ready for some crazy cold, next week? I mean, really cold temperatures, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. We're dealing with an Arctic blast in the middle point of next week. This time around, just dealing with temperatures near or slightly below freezing across our area. Here's a live look from our Sky 9, as Matt was mentioning. You can see that sun starting to peek over the buildings here in downtown Baton Rouge. So a beautiful shot there. Temperature of 34 right now in Baton Rouge, but we've got temperatures at or below freezing. Macomb, New Roads, New Iberia, even down into Patterson. You can see Hammond just slightly above the freezing mark. Gonzales about 2 degrees above the freezing mark as well. But everyone anywhere from 11 to 20 degrees colder than the same time yesterday. So we are definitely dealing with a cold snap, so to speak, because temperatures are actually going to start to moderate as we go into tomorrow. A calm wind is the biggest reason why we've seen this last couple of hour dip in temperature. We were in the upper 30s at around 5 o'clock in the morning. Now we're in the mid 30s, and it's all because of the wind going calm in Baton Rouge Metro Airport, where our thermometer of significance is currently located. Here's a look at your pinpoint forecast. You can see climbing out of the 40s into the 50s later on today. Majority of the afternoon will be in the 50s, but will peak right at 60 degrees for your afternoon high. Expecting mostly sunny skies, no threat of rainfall in our Wednesday forecast. But we got to give you a first alert to that next rain chance, and that's going to be coming in real earnest on Friday. We have a slight sprinkle chance on Thursday, but showers and thunderstorms likely on Friday morning, and the Storm Prediction Center tied to the National Weather Service indicating we could have a risk of severe weather. Now, I'm not in total agreement with the overall risk plan that the Weather Service is providing. They are claiming a slight risk for areas north of our viewing area, or around our northern half of our viewing area. I think it's really more of a marginal risk. I don't think we're going to see much in the way of active weather as we work our way towards Friday morning, but damaging wind and isolated tornadoes is what they are projecting for that Friday morning time frame. Let's show you what I'm talking about in terms of what I'm seeing. Here's Futurecast. You can see very quiet out there for today. A very comfortably cool afternoon with temperatures right around 60 degrees. We'll see southerly winds return on Thursday. Moisture comes back in, clouds move back in Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. You see a spritz or a sprinkle here or there. Then as we go into Friday morning, here comes the band of showers and thunderstorms, paused at 9:30 when the brunt of the rains kind of make their way through. Embedded within that could be 1 or 2 strong, possibly severe thunderstorms. But look at this. Futurecast really doesn't look that active. It really doesn't look that heavy in terms of rainfall, in terms of rain projections. Really talking about manageable rainfall totals, less than an inch of rain for just about everybody. So no flood threat this time around. And if we were to see a severe weather threat, very, very localized, very, very limited. Dry weekend. That's good news for all the runners out there for the Louisiana Marathon. The Arctic blast comes in as we go into the middle of the week. That's going to be tied to a front on Monday, and you can see those morning lows. 22 on Tuesday, 23 for that low on Wednesday. Taking care of 4 P's this time around: people, pets, plants, and pipes. Johnny?
And some people would say pools. So we'll keep an eye on all that for you. Thank you, Jeff. Good morning, everybody. And by the way, with the Louisiana Marathon this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, expect some downtown street closures and block off some areas of that run. We'll have the map for you tomorrow and certainly on Friday, but that always is the case, and we're usually fine maneuvering around that, welcoming folks from out of state. Glad you guys are here. Right on down toward the 1012, we've got a little traffic coming out of Denham, slowest over range, and then the Amy River to O'Neill Lane, and then past that to Millerville, right here at the 1012 merge, and then we fly you right on down toward College Drive and on toward Acadian. You can definitely see a little slower traffic there, but it seems to be moving pretty well. We'll show you some couple of DOT camera shots. There's the 1012 merge right there. 10 a little bit slower right there at the merge, and then right past that from College to Acadian. The College and that right there, the Acadian off-ramp, backing up at times onto the interstate. Drive times are 22 coming in from Juban to the 1012 on 12, and then from the 1012 to downtown 4 or 5 minutes. And you do know that we've reduced the speed limit past Acadian, starting at Acadian, to 45 miles per hour through that construction zone. So it goes from the 60 to 50 to 45 right around Acadian. Don't forget that. 707, sometimes in the traffic you really can't drive that fast anyway, so it takes care of itself. All right, we do this every morning. We go over to Studio B with Matt and Liz. Liz is off today, and Matt Williams gives us an update on some of the things they're going to be watching all through the day and some of the things you might have missed on 9 News this morning. Matt, over to you.
Johnny, thanks, appreciate it. So yeah, this is some of the things that's one of the things you might have missed overnight, because it kind of happened overnight. Began last night about 6 o'clock, but wrapped up maybe after you went to bed. A fugitive still wanted right now after an hours-long standoff in Broome. So again, this got going about 6 o'clock last night as detectives, they were looking for 54-year-old Keith Franklin Sr. He's actually wanted out of Monroe on a number of charges, including attempted second-degree murder. So they had this standoff going there. They actually evacuated some folks around the area just to be sure. Once they finally forced entry into an apartment, he wasn't there. So they are still looking for him. It's a phone call to Crime Stoppers, a 344 stop, if you can help out. We'll keep you in the know right there. Vacant apartment fire under investigation this morning. BRFD responding to this about 2 o'clock-ish this morning, 2:30, Boulevard de Province. They fought this thing. It spread to a couple other vacant apartments at that one building. Got it under control in about an hour. Now they're figuring out, trying to right now, what caused it. No injuries. That's the good news. We'll keep you in the know here as well. Absolute heartbreak. This story right here. A 5-year-old boy, Livingston Parish. That's Leo Essinger. Investigators say he died at the hands of his father and his father's girlfriend. And so now the extended family, who actually talked with our I-team, has a lot of questions. They say they've been asking for custody. They've been asking for folks in certain departments around the city to pay attention to what was going on, but now this 5-year-old is dead. So what happens now? Well, again, our I-team spoke with the family. They are following this case very, very closely. You can read the very latest here from Scotty Hunter and the rest of the team, WAFB.com and your 9 News app. Absolute heartbreak. Okay, need to get your eyes on this, Livingston Parish. Deputies asking for your help here. That is 52-year-old Rachel Gill. Now, family says, I haven't seen her since like late Friday, early Saturday, and authorities believe or say that she took some personal belongings with her as she left. Foul play is not suspected right now, but they would very much like to get her back home. Again, Rachel Gill, 52 years old. Use that social media power you have out there. Spread the picture around. See if we can't get her back to family. We'll let you know what ends up happening here. This story is just incredible. It started with absolute heartbreak back in 2005. You remember Terry Melancon, Detective Terry Melancon Jr., Baton Rouge Police Department, shot and killed while serving a search warrant. It was a corner of Acadian and Capitol Heights. I'll never forget. I remember being out at the scene. But that heartbreak nearly 20 years ago has led to this woman picking up a badge and carrying on his legacy to serve the community. This is an incredible story. If you haven't read this yet, this is Madeline Jarrow. She just graduated. She's now a deputy with East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office, one of our brand new community servants. And she credits Terry Melancon for this. She was actually out lining the streets with her parents, who are first responders, as his funeral procession went by. She actually had the sign, "Thank you, Mr. Policeman." And from that moment, she carried with her a passion to serve, and she is now wearing the badge. If you have a few minutes today, I highly recommend watching this story. This is incredibly well put together. It'll make you cry in a good way, a heartbreak way. It's going to leave you with some smiles, though. It is such a great story. WAFB.com and your 9 News app. I want to let you know Mayor Sharon Weston Broome about to step to the microphone today. It is the State of the City address. Our crews are going to be there. We'll let you know what she has to say. Also want to let you know down Assumption Parish Way, which of course just got hit with some nasty storms, tornado over there. In Pierre Park, the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank going to be doing one of their mobile food distribution drives. Again, this is going to be Pierre Park. You know where Veterans Park is? Look, if you live there, you kind of know where it is. 8 to 9:30 this morning. Just bring your ID and proof of residency with you. get on out to the Companion Animal Alliance. It's like a freebie kind of a Wednesday. All the adoption fees are waived for any pet that's already spayed or neutered right there. They're doing this every Wednesday the rest of this month, I believe. Some great opportunities to find that new furry family member of yours. Check out the story. It's right there waiting for you. A pet could help if you're feeling kind of sad. Look, don't adopt a pet just because you're feeling sad. Adopt a pet because it's some great things to do. But those winter blues, that's a real thing. Seasonal affective disorder, that's a real thing. SAD, sad. Callie Hubbard actually talked with some of the experts in the know when it comes to something like this, what you should look out for. Also, some resources out there that may help. Her story and all that waiting for you at the website and, of course, your 9 News app. How about LSU men's basketball? 2-0 now in conference play. They got a win on the road at Texas A&M. And their home conference opener last night, the Doors were in town, not the group. The Commodores from Vanderbilt, they were in town at the PMAC last night, so they got the win. They got to go on the road now to 16th, I believe, ranked Auburn coming up this weekend, so a big test for them. Speaking of on the road, the Pelicans, it's a game 2 of a 5-game road trip now. They beat the Doors off the Sacramento Kings the last time they were on the court. Now they're traveling a little farther south into San Francisco, taking on the Golden State Warriors. We'll see if they can start to put together a win streak. Are you putting together your cookie orders? Here we go. Girl Scout cookie season to begin January 19th. This is a lot of, look, both of my girls guys used to be Girl Scouts. They are no longer, so I don't have the access to the cook. Hey, look what that is. Look what we have.
Hey,
Johnny, is that your new home?
Down there?
Oh, my heavens, I could spend some time on that. That's just moving into Miami for its first inaugural cruise going out. I believe it's going to be leaving this weekend, maybe Saturday.
I think it's got a couple weeks to go, but yeah, I think the sea trials are all kind of the little shakeout. But yeah, they're first pulling into port there in Miami. You going to jump on board, Johnny?
Oh, my heavens, I'd love to, but I don't think Jeff will let me go just yet because it's going to disrupt the weather team when I leave.
That's very true.
It disrupts the weather when I leave. Everything's affected when I leave. You know what I mean?
You're that important. You're that important.
I'm important. Everything gets better when you leave. Let's just put it that way.
Have you been talking to Matt Liz?
Here's the thing. I mean, it is all about the weather right now. It's a cold day, and we got some really cold to come.
Yeah, we've got frigid air coming next week.
Well, it's pretty cold.
Absolutely, something to pay attention to. I tell you what, we're not really going anywhere. See you in 10 minutes on the Mothership.
See how you can save thousands whether you buy here or sell here at the Team Automotive Group. Sell your vehicle to us and we'll pay you top value, or buy here and get a 90-day warranty on the purchase of a pre-owned vehicle. Get Team VIP service at every location of the Team Automotive Group.